Little Seven, she a sweetheart, man. I like Little Seven. I made her laugh, like, was it last night? Because her boyfriend came in, right? And her boyfriend is built like Tupac, maybe the Filipino version of Tupac. And I said, Tupac, is that you? Boy, she laughed so hard, man. Matter of fact, she laughed so hard that she went into the other room laughing out loud, bro. I could hear her laughing. I made Lil 7 laugh hard, bro. You know, like I said, her boyfriend came in. He was built like Tupac. He was skinny, but he was cut. But he was Filipino. You feel me? And she went in the room, she started laughing. I could hear her laughing like, oh my God. I was like, oh shit, I made Little 7 laugh that hard? Hey, Wheat Waffles is right. He said, man, if you are an average guy or a normie or something like that, when you make a joke, it actually has to be funny for them to laugh. You know, he right about that. If you sub 5 and you make a joke, it's not gonna be funny at all. It's gonna be seen as I mean, it's gonna be somewhat creepy. That's what it is. But Lil 7, she okay, man. It's just her height, man. Is what I'm concerned about, man. I like her face. I like her body type. She ain't flat on both sides, you know what I'm saying? She might got a little booty or whatever, but it ain't flat. But what I'm saying, man, you know, at this point in my life, bro, you guys got to understand what you are dealing with here, man. You feel me? You cannot end up old and alone. Please do not end up old and alone, man. Please get as much money as you possibly can. You feel me? Please get as much money as you possibly can. You know. Please do that. Don't be that guy that ends up in a rocking chair, you know, old and alone by himself, you feel me? What's up with it, brother? Don't be that guy that ends up in a rocking chair by himself, old and alone. Please get off your ass and get that bag. I'm begging you motherfuckers, bro. I don't want to see motherfuckers old and alone. You feel me? You know. You know what, bro? If niggas don't get the bag, that's what's gonna happen, man. A lot of niggas gonna end up old and alone if they don't get the money. That's just the way it is. Like Tupac said. It's just the way it is, bro. That's the way life is. You become old, broke, dusty, you're gonna be alone, bro. Mother Nature is cruel towards men, bro. You feel me? Mother Nature wanted us to build and make money. That's why you got a whole lot of men out here obsessed with making money, because we got to. That's the only way we'll be respected in society is that you know, that we build and make money. Men are not respected, bro, if they don't have bread, man. If they don't have money, bro, you're just not respected. And women are not going to want to procreate with you, man, if you're broke. If you're not a bad bull or a Chad or a Tyrone, you're just not going to be respected, man. That's just the way it is, brother. You feel me? You know. That's just the way it is, guys. It's either we build, get money, or we're gonna be old and alone. What's up with it, Terrell? What's up, Kel? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for the good content you put out. I appreciate it, Terrell. This is the way it is, guys. You know what, bro? I'm focused on not becoming old and alone. I want to hit multiple jackpots so I can keep bitches by my side and have children. And when you get the money, it makes it easier for you to have children and have kids and stuff. I come to realize that Kelcat gonna be alone if he don't get money, man. That's why I'm not even tripping about right now. I'm thinking about the future, man. I don't want to end up old and alone. A lot of you guys don't get it. You know, you got Heat and Succeed out here acting the fool. Okay, bro, while you acting the fool, you could be building something or getting some money. You feel me? You could be out here doing something instead of acting a fool. You feel me? Nah, man, I'm all about that money, man, because I think, like, if I don't get the money, I'm going to end up like my mother and my father, dying old and alone. So I don't want to end up like that. Are you kidding me? In a rocking chair somewhere, you know, by myself? Or even worse, in the old folks' home? I ain't got no kids to come around to visit me, man. I done heard horror stories of people moving into like old folks' homes, and the last thing that, not the last thing, but the first thing that they regret is not having children when they enter that old folks' home, if they get to be that old. You feel me? And that's kind of scary to me, because I'm like, God damn, I don't want to end up like that. So right now, my younger self, I tell my younger self, like, bro, get that bag, get that money. You're gonna end up like that if you don't get that bag, bro. You get the bag, you're gonna have children coming around to see you and talk to you while you're old and shit, man. Eventually, Kelcat and all you niggas gonna be old one day. It ain't happening right now, but it's gonna happen sooner or later. You feel me? You know, that's what I'm focused on, man. Prepping for old age. That's all I think about, bro. Prepping for old age. You feel me? That's what we gotta do, man. Can't be out living in the moment all the time, man. That's what my mother and father did, man. They always living in the moment. They was always living in the moment. Never thought about the future, man. Except they had us. You know, my mother, I saw how lonely she was before she died, man. And I don't want to end up like that, man. You feel me? I don't want to end up like that. My mother just... The thing is, my mother, she might have been hella stupid and ignorant, but she was smart enough to have children, man. Because when my mother, before she passed away, it was like, it was me that was the one that was around taking care of her, man. You know, I took care of her for about a year, bro, before she kicked me out of the house, man. And then when I left, she kicked me out of the house. She moved. You know, she moved and she died, man. Like, not with me not being there, man. You know, feel what I'm saying? She kicked me out of the house. The moment she kicked me out of the house, bro, she died like about 6 months later, bro. So that let me know, like, damn, my mother would never have lived that long if I wasn't there taking care of her, man. And focus on being, focus on getting that bag. It's gonna help you get women and children into your house. Women, what am I saying? It's gonna help you get women and children into your house, into your life, not your house. Guys, sorry, I've been drinking. uh, it's gonna help you build a family faster, man. And at this point in my life, I want a family, and I'm to the point with my life, man. I'm serious about mines, man. I'm dead serious about getting that bag. You feel me? What's up with the Scripts? Hey, Scripts in the house. You feel me? What's up with the Scripts? Hey, Scripts always comes through, but you feel me? What's up with the Scripts? Yeah, you feel me? You know, my thing is, guys, just focus on the bag right now. Don't focus on like right now, and just focus on getting much money as you possibly can and become valuable, man. Where females chase you, man. The celebrities, man, they ain't got no problem, having kids and stuff, man. They have kids just like that. Motherfucker average, at best, he gonna have a hard time having kids, and he gonna have a hard time in dating. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say build value, man. Build for the future, guys. You feel me? Build value, build for right now. Don't worry about right now. Worry about the future. If you start going to school or becoming an actor, a doctor, a lawyer, just remember when you're doing that, you're doing it for the future. You're not doing it for right now. That's when niggas, they get caught up, man. They keep on thinking about right now, right now, right now. But what about when you get to be middle-aged? Or what about when you get to be like 50 and 60 and 70? You feel me? Like, what's going to happen then? No, start planning right now. Kelcat is prepping for old age right now. I'm not prepping for right now. I'm prepping for old age. You feel me? When I get old, I want to be able to you feel me? I want to be able to have children around me, man, and don't be by myself for the rest of my life. You feel me? Let's go up in here real quick. What's up with it? Yeah, we got Scripts in this motherfucker. You feel me? We got Terrell in this motherfucker. What's up, Terrell?
It's looking like album called The Life of a Showgirl was recorded in secret during the European night of Tortured Poets Department, which chronicled her turn the breakup of her relationships with singer Matt Healy and the actor Joe Alwyn.
Taylor Swift in the house. Taylor Swift.
You've listened to some of the tracks. And right, 20 minutes ago, Taylor Swift.
For now.
Studio album has dropped. It's very much a departure in sound. It's very 80s, very synthy.
Really, that's a lot of money. 437 is a lot of money.
Much more downbeat, much more introspective. This is not that. The Sad Girl.
That's a lot of money. That's too much money.
Really referencing a much more retro sound, and I think this really taps into something that Taylor talks about a lot, which is the pressure to be timeless. And I wonder if this is a tactical thing. You make something that's very 80s and very retro. It can never go out of date because it was already from the 80s. It's fantastic. A couple of exciting things to look forward to. George Michael has writing.
Oh man, we got it. Have a good night, bro. Oh man, we got Jamie in the house. What's up with it, Jamie? Jamie in the house. You feel me? You feel me? What's up with it, Jamie? Yeah, don't worry about right now, man. Start focusing on whatever you're doing. Let's say you want to, become a doctor or a lawyer. Okay, get your mind off right now. Right? And start becoming a doctor or a lawyer for the future. Say, I'm doing this because I don't want to be old and alone. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Or start chasing jackpots and shit. saying, okay, I'm chasing jackpots because I don't want to be owing alone. And I know when I get money, that's going to draw a whole lot of women toward me. You feel me? You know, when I get money, women gonna come toward me, and they're gonna want to have my babies. You know what I'm saying? Like right off the bat, with no struggle. So I look at it like this: like, get your motherfucking mind off of right now. You feel me? And start focusing on not becoming old and alone. Because the guys who don't do nothing their whole entire life, they become old and alone. Like Heaton Succeed, bro, if he don't get off his ass and start making money, if he don't get off his ass and start becoming successful, he gonna end up old and alone, bro. That's what's gonna happen to him. You feel me? You know, he gonna end up by himself. And what moves has he made in the last 8 years? He needs to see. What moves has he made in the last 8 years to like, you feel me? Like, what moves has he made? Okay? What fucking moves has he made to like get out of the situation that he's in? 0 moves. So okay, bro, when the years keep going by and you keep wasting the years, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna wonder why you ain't made no progress, because you refuse to change. You refuse to like focus on like, damn, if I'm broke and I get to be 50 and 60, I'm gonna be by myself. So I'm like, them years keep going by, man. You guys don't know how fast the years go by. You guys don't even understand that. You feel me? You know, the years going by quick. And you gotta focus like, okay, right now we need to focus on bread, getting money, getting financial stability. Fuck all that blue collar shit. Don't get me wrong, blue collar work is cool, but it's not enough. Blue collar work is not enough. Becoming an engineer, working on cars and stuff, that's not enough. We need white collar work, okay? Don't get me wrong, like, you feel me? Like, ain't nothing wrong with blue collar work. I ain't knocking blue collar work, bro. Blue collar work, it's respectable. Not really. I take that back. Blue collar work is not respectable work, man. It's not respected. You know what I'm saying? White collar work is respected because you're using more of your mind. Blue collar work is more physical. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not gonna work. You got, what's his name? Savvy guy out here focusing on blue collar work when he should be focusing on white collar work or becoming part of entertainment, making motherfuckers laugh, a comedy motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Becoming a doctor, a lawyer, or a surgeon that's making top dollar, making $500,000 a year because he's sub 5. He needs to be working on that. Blue collar work is for Chad and Tyrone. They can get away with that. Like I said, I'm not shitting on blue collar work. It's respectable work, bro. Actually, it's not. I take that back. I'm gonna say it again. It's not respectable. I can say that it's honest. You know what I'm saying? It's honest work, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's not respected. Yeah, you got motherfuckers, they'll make fans and shit, you know what I'm saying, inside your office. Like Kevin Samuels said. He was saying that, don't shit on blue collar workers because they're the motherfuckers that make fans inside of inside your office and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To keep you cool inside your office. That's blue collar work. Motherfuckers who make fans, you know, air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? But it's still not enough money to like attract a bunch of females. You feel me? It's not. You know, it's not. You know, being a money, man. You know, some motherfuckers gotta make that top dollar. You know, top dollar. He gotta get out of that profession and focus on top dollar. That's all you gotta focus on, man. What the fuck? Some motherfucker come over here and ate. What the fuck? Nigga, you gonna come over here and eat in my spot? You son of a bitch. Come to another spot, bro. This motherfucker did this shit on purpose. Hold on, man. Son of a bitch. I know who did that, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta move something. Okay, I'm back. Bro, you in my spot real quick, bro? You good?
I'm talking on the phone, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Why are you interrupting the phone call? I'm on the phone. I'm good. I'll leave. I'm sorry. No fucking car talking in our face. I'm gonna leave. I know you're right, bro. I ain't that problem. I'm tired of phone call with my mother. Start that one more home. I will leave. I'm sorry. No fuck say what.
This guy's crazy, man. They got some tweakers around here, bro. He funny as hell, boy. Where my muscle at? Where my homeboy at, man? He used to come around here, man. There was a dude that used to camp by me, man. He was like, the nigga was like, I think he was 5'11", and he was bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? He was putting motherfuckers in check. He was like Debo when he came around. Where that nigga at right now? He left. I'm mad he left, man, because he was my muscle, bro. He just left for no apparent reason. Yeah, he's a tweaker, bro. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, yeah, he was a tweaker, bro. Hey, you funny, bro. Hey, bro, it was like, I'm leaving. I'm out this motherfucker. All right, okay, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Hey, he funny. That guy was funny as fuck, bro. Yeah, so what I'm saying, back to what I was saying, bro, it's like, my thing is, man, I focus on the future. I don't focus on right now, man. You guys gotta start, like, thinking about the future and what's this gonna be like, you feel me? You know, being old and alone that ain't nothing to play with, man. I seen guys and people, because the thing is, you don't have the ability to turn the time back and make things different. Because once you're old, bro, and you can't turn it around. You feel me? You know, you know, once you become old and shit, dusty for no apparent reason, you know, you can't go back and be young again. Hey, bro, you good, man? Hey, man, you don't play with me. I'm military. I'm military too. Look at this dude, man. Yeah, he's scared. I'm running after him. He's scared. Yeah, that nigga then ran down the block. He ran. He's scared, bro. I got that nigga scared, bro. Yeah, he was scared. I ran up here. That nigga halfway down the block. He halfway over the. I got that nigga scared, bro. What's up with it? Yeah, that nigga got scared, bro. Fucking dumbass bitch. Fucking tweaker. Yeah. And all the tweakers and shit. Not really, bro. More like martial arts. Martial arts military. My capoeira teacher, he was something like military, bro. Come on, bro. If we showed up to like class, if we showed up to class like late, we would get 300 or 400 push-ups and squats. If we showed up to capoeira class late, we would get 300 or 400 push-ups, man. You know, if we made a mistake in capoeira class, man, we would get punished for it. We'd get our ass kicked by our classmates. I remember they did something like, I think one of my classmates, man, they went out and they was tagging buildings and shit. And, then the mestre found out about it, man. And he found out about it. And had everybody whoop on him, man. I remember that was crazy, bro. Like how the mestre of our capoeira group like had us beat the shit out of the students that was going around tagging up buildings, and you feel me? And I was like, damn. I didn't really beat them up when it came to my turn, man. You know what I'm saying, to whoop on them. But you feel me? Like I remember that shit. It was kind of like being in the military, man. Capoeira, the group I was in was military almost. It was like you did something wrong, that's like 300 push-ups. 300 squats. You had to do 300 push-ups, 300 squats if you came in late, or if you violated the code, which is going out, breaking the law, whatever. You go out, you break the law. Guess what? What they do is, what Mestre did, what he did was, he saw that happen, right? So then, like, he had us beat the crap out of the two students that was tagging up buildings and stuff. They got caught doing that. They got arrested. They came back to class. So what we did was we had them in there one by one, and we bought the game, and we'll beat their ass, you know, one by one. Every single student in the classroom got to beat that ass. Okay? And I remember that. I was like, God damn, this shit like a military, man. So that's why I got my discipline from. I mean, that's where I got my discipline from. It's not from anything else. It's from like Capoeira, bro. That's where I got my fucking discipline from. You know? You know. So I'm not U.S. military, but I'm Capoeira military. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Capoeira military. I'm not U.S. military. So why you think I'm out here surviving, you know, doing what I gotta do, bro? Like, bro, because I learned that from my Capoeira military. You feel me? You know, I learned that Capoeira military bullshit, bro. You feel me? But I never been in the military, but it was close to it. Capoeira was close to it. They even said my Capoeira teacher was like a military sergeant, or he was like the military basically, and he was, bro. My Capoeira teacher was he was a military sergeant, almost. You know, if you late, bro, that's automatically 300 push-ups and 300 squats. You feel what I'm saying? He was teaching you something about commitment. You feel what I'm saying? That's where I got my commitment from. You guys are asking me why I'm so persistent with the bag. It's because I was in Capoeira military, basically. Commitment, man, it fucking means success in life. You feel me? Where that female at? She over here somewhere. I came over here, man, cause this female, she hot and ready tonight, man, cause she was giving me choosing signals. So I'm over here real quick, outside this hotel. You feel me? She probably done went in there and closed the door and went to sleep. She got high as fuck. But I'm gonna walk the other way, man, cause she probably not, you know, she probably don't even see me out here. You feel me? Let's go back the other way. Go back the other way. Ooh, Kentucky Fried Chicken sounds good right now, man. Oh, I don't want to eat it too late right now, though. I don't want to eat that too late. Yeah, I'm good. She probably dreaming of what you're about what you. What's up with it? What's up with it, Captain Commander? So we go back to the other spot, man, because I left my stuff over here, man. I don't want nobody to steal it. But yeah, the Capoeira spot, man. The Capoeira teachings and the years I was doing it, man, it was like a military that I was dealing with, man. Like fucking Capoeira. My teacher was like a drill sergeant, man. Like fucking be late, 300 push-ups, and you had to do 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 do them in 40 sets. And then you had to do 40, 40, 40, 40 squats. Because your ass was late. And if you were sick, you had to call in and tell Mestre, hey, Mestre, I'm sorry, I'm sick. I got the flu. I can't come to class. For real, he was serious about that capoeira, man. If you even came late just a few times, man, he would be screaming at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Upset. For no apparent reason, just screaming at you. And he had you though. The thing is about my capoeira mestre, you feel me? Like, is that the girl over there? Is that the chick? I'm trying to see if is that her? Nah, this is one female. She was ready, man. She was ready to get fucked. And I fumbled the ball, man, because I was, whatever. Okay, I'm done with that. They're going in the opposite direction. I ain't trying to, and I'm good, man. I'm good. I ain't trying to have sex right now, man. I'm good. You know. And she was 27 too, man. She was showing me all kinds of interest. So I kind of blew her away, man, because it was just like, I don't know. I changed my mind the last minute, you feel me? And she was average looking, very skinny. She was very thin, very thin. Very thin. I would hit it, man. I still would hit it. I don't know why I didn't want to fuck that, man. I'm good. She had a hotel. She kept telling me, oh, I got a hotel over here. I got a hotel over here. She kept saying that over and over again. And it just went over my head because I'm like, oh, I'm good. I don't know. I'm not into fucking right now. You know. But I came back to see what he was talking about. I went over there and she probably in there just sleeping right now. Cause she done got high like a motherfucker. My homeboy gave her some weed, man. And she's probably sleeping like a motherfucking baby right now at this point. You feel me? Okay, back to what I was saying about being old and alone. Cause that's what the live is about, right? So you saying, Kelcat, bro, how can I not end up old and alone? Well, right now, if you're struggling in the dating market, focus on that bag, man. That's all I gotta say, man. And then you won't end up old and alone. You focus on that bag, you focus on that money, women will always be drawn to you. You feel what I'm saying? You know? You know, females will come around automatically though. You won't have a hard time getting a woman in your life, man. To have children and have a family. You know, if you're struggling, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time, man. You're gonna have a hard time. You know, my thing is bread, man, bread. Don't matter how long it takes to get the money, bro. As long as it doesn't take a lifetime, you're okay, you feel me? As long as it don't take you 60 years to get a bag, you're okay, man. You feel what I'm saying? I just say start focusing on the next, like, 5 or 10 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to focus on, the next 5 or 10 years of building wealth. That's it. 5 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get the money, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. How females are drawn to you so easily that these women, they're gonna let you bust a nut inside the coochie, man, because you got that money. You feel what I'm saying? They feel secure, and they'll let you do that. I guarantee, bro, if I would have had the bag like 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, I would have never been without a child. I probably would have had a family by now, bro. But if I had my money right. You feel what I'm saying? It all boils down to like money, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, boy, that dude was scared like a motherfucker, bro. I chased that motherfucker down. That motherfucker did not. He didn't want no parts, man. He didn't want no parts of this, bro. You know. What time is it? Yeah, I'm about to end this live, man. You guys have a good night, man. It's time for me to go to sleep, man. You feel me? It's about 9:51 right now. It's time for me to get some sleep. But my thing is, man, just focus on making money. That's all it is, man. And then don't worry about how long it's gonna take. Because a lot of guys they focus their mind on how long it's gonna take to get the bag. And I say, fuck that, man. Focus on not being old and alone. When you enter a field of making money, you say this to yourself. I'm focused on this because I don't want to be old and alone. I'm focused on becoming a doctor or a lawyer because I don't want to be old and alone, because it is the worst thing in life is to become old and alone and then die alone. It's the worst. You feel me? You know, becoming old and alone and dying alone. That's what you gotta focus on, bro. So if you're out here trying to become a doctor or a lawyer, just say to yourself, like, I'm doing this because I don't want to be old and alone. That's it. As long as I got a lot of money, women will be drawn to me, and I won't be old and alone. You think Tyrese is gonna be old and alone? Hell no. He sub-5, but he got millions of dollars. I'm becoming a actor because I don't want to become old and alone in the future. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your younger self that, so that when you get to be older, man, you'll thank your younger self. You'll be like, God damn, bro. I'm thanking I'm thanking my younger self. Like, God damn, I'm glad you went out and hustled for that bag. Cause right now we 50 and 60, we living good still. We eating lobster, steak, and shrimp. We got a family and stuff. I'm glad you went out and did that. Look what happened to Kevin Hart, bro. He had a family like right away. If Kevin Hart would have never went out and got that bag like he was supposed to, he would have never ever been having a family right now. Matter of fact, Kevin Hart would have been an incel right now. It's because he acted with urgency. You feel what I'm saying? He acted with urgency. That's the reason why he's successful right now, because he kept his mind on the future. He said, nah, this is not how my life is gonna end. I'm not gonna struggle in this dating market being 5'4" for the rest of my life. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna become a comedian. I'm gonna become a actor, because now he's an actor / comedian now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out there in Hollywood, and I'm gonna do the best that I could do in my life, because I don't want to become old and alone. And I guarantee if Kevin Hart would have never went out there and became a comedian / actor, he would have been an incel right now on dating apps complaining like he didn't succeed, okay? He would have been out there acting a fool like he didn't succeed if he would have never made that move of becoming a comedian / actor. You feel what I'm saying? And right now, there's no fucking room for failure at this point, man, with any man out here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There's no room for failure. You can't fail. You can't be allowed to fail. You feel me? You can't be allowed to fail in these streets. You feel me? That's what you gotta do, man. Ain't no room for failure. Motherfucker fail, man. That's it for it's over for his life. You feel what I'm saying? It's over for his life. Motherfucker fail, it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta focus on that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I keep telling cats this. Stop focusing on right now. And once you stop doing that, you're gonna start seeing like, oh, okay, I see why like motherfuckers, go to like the, I see why motherfuckers go out there and study to become doctors and lawyers, you know, scientists and shit like that, man. Because they're out there focusing on the future, man. You feel what I'm saying? They focusing on the future. They're not focusing on this right now. The moment the motherfucker he go to college to like focus on shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because he focused on the future, he focused on becoming something. Maybe he might like, what the hell's going on over here, bro? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck going on over here, bro? And this is my spot over here. You gotta fucking move. Who the hell is this? Yeah, you gotta leave. Hey, this is my spot. You gotta go somewhere else. Yeah, you gotta go somewhere else. This is my spot over here. You gotta leave. Yeah, you gotta leave. This is my spot. You gotta leave soon. You gotta leave. This is my spot over here. You gotta leave. Get your ass up out my shit. Get your dirty ass, get your bitch ass out my shit. That's what you need to do. Don't come over here to my spot. Go to your other spot. This is my spot over here. You go somewhere else. Get your bitch ass up out of here. Yeah, you gotta leave. Get your monkey ass up out my shit. So there's tweakers around because it's hot and the weather and it's been raining and shit. So bitches be coming over here in my spot and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is where my spot is. Go to your other spot. Go to your spot. Don't come around here if you don't want to hear this shit. Because this is what I do every fucking damn day of my fucking life. Get the fuck out of my fucking spot. Get the fuck out of my spot before I fuck you up. Before I fuck you up. That's what I'm saying. Get the fuck up out my spot before something violent happened to your ass. Get your monkey ass up out of here. You don't come over here and get in my spot? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. The fuck out of here. Get your raggedy, stomp down, ugly ass up out of here before I stump a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. You know what I'm saying? You coming over here to my spot where I chill. You go to you feel what I'm saying? Get the fuck out my spot before I stump a mud hole in your ass. You ain't gonna like it very much when I fuck you up and I put a hole in your ass and you gonna be leaking blood in a minute. You keep fucking with me, man. For real. Coming over here, you gonna be leaking. You're gonna be leaking blood soon in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to another spot. Fucking with me, man. I'll stump a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. That's what I'll do if you fuck with me, nigga. I'm sorry, guys. You gotta see the. You gotta see. You gotta see the evil Hellcat, or the defensive Hellcat. You feel me? I'm just defending my territory, bro. This is my spot. This is where I chill at. I'm not gonna be fucking quiet around my spot, man. This is my spot. She coming over here to my spot. I've been here for the last 13 months. You gotta go somewhere else if you don't like me talking. That's what you need to do. Go somewhere else. Because I'm going to keep on talking. I ain't going to shut up because your bitch ass told me to shut the fuck up. I ain't got no time, man. You know. Well, fucking tweakers, bro. Motherfuckers on drugs all the time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, get your ass up out of here, man. I've been here for the last, like, several months, and I'm not gonna, like, be quiet because a motherfucking bitch come over to my spot talking that shit. Especially if she's a fucking woman. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got no time, man. I was here first, come over here and grunt and shit like that. Like, get the fuck out of my spot. This is my spot over here. This is where I chill at. Fuck out of here. And she a woman and she homeless. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You definitely gotta be garbage. If you're a woman and you homeless, you ain't got no man to take care of your fucking monkey ass. You shouldn't be homeless. You're a woman. That means you really if you're a woman and you homeless, you gotta be a garbage bitch, bro. She gotta be garbage. A homeless woman is garbage. Because look, you got simps everywhere. You got motherfuckers that take care of your rent and pay for everything for you and shit like that. A homeless man is big. But when a homeless woman is something, that's when you know the bitch is garbage, bro. Homeless men are different. Ain't nobody coming to our rescue. We don't have simps and pussy beggars everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't said that word in hell long. Pussy beggars. Yeah. You feel? Like you're a woman and you homeless. Where's the man supposed to take care of you? You gotta be garbage. You gotta be a garbage woman if you homeless. Like, look, men are homeless, okay. Nobody, we don't that's gonna take care of us. Nobody got our back, okay? But a woman, you ain't got a man to come over and pay for you and shit like that. You garbage. You garbage. Because there's so many men out here that'll pay for your bills and everything. All you gotta do is give them the cooch and you good. But when a woman is homeless, that's a trash ass bitch, bro. There was this one female over here, man. She was pretty. She used to she set up shop right here, man. She had her tent right here. And she used to even sunbathe out her tent. Like all the homeless dudes was like looking at her and trying to catch a event and took her away from the streets, man. We haven't seen that female since, man. It was a homeless woman right over here, bro. And she was pretty, man. The only thing was she was kind of crazy a little bit, but she was really pretty, man. Had a nice body and everything. She was out here sunbathing, bro, and all the homeless motherfuckers, they was trying to catch a goddamn sneak peek and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And she disappeared and never came back. I'm like, that bitch was lucky as fuck. Some Captain Save a Whole Simp came out of nowhere and said, fuck you, bitch. You living with me. Hey, for real. Hey, for real. Men, we don't got that option to like have a simp come out of nowhere and save us from our situation that we in, bro. We don't have that situation. And we don't have that shit, man. Women got it. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is sell their coochie and they're good. But when a woman is homeless, man, that's when she knows she's trash. No man want her, man. No man want her. Some man should want you and take you into his house and take you. If if no man want to do that, use the trash loser bitch. I'm sorry. Cause women, they got the coochie to sell and shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, if all else fails, they got the coochie to sell. You know what I'm saying? If they homeless and stuff, they can sell their coochie. They can find a cat to save a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? A simp, some dude that could come to their rescue in the time of need. We don't have that opportunity, man. Like us men, we can't like get on the road and show a little leg and shit. You know, show a little leg, and then the simp will pull over and see what's up. We don't got that. We don't got that. We don't got that opportunity, bro. We don't have that option. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we buff or whatever, then I can see that. You know, maybe if you got 6-pack abs and you just low percentage body fat, and maybe you're close to Chad or Tyrone, then I can see like a woman stopping for you, trying to help you out of this. But if you average looking, and even if you're just not gonna have you're not gonna have a good time out there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's like, damn, bro, you coming over to my spot talking that bullshit in my area. Man, you gotta leave. That's what you need to do. You gotta leave my spot. It's a woman out here, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what? You a woman? You ain't got no man to take care of you? Bitch, you are trash. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. Men were different. We could be homeless. A woman can't be homeless, bro. She can't be, man, that's a loser. If a woman is homeless, she's a loser bitch, bro. She can't find a man to take care of her and pay her bills and shit. Even my mother, man, when my mother was alive, man, she had men paying for her, bro. You feel what I'm saying? She had Captain Saber hoes coming out of nowhere with capes and with an S on their chest and with goddamn simp, symbol on their forehead. You feel what I'm saying? Like, simps kept kicking the door. If you pretty, you got a nice body, there's no such thing as being homeless. But bitch, you homeless, you trash. You can't find a man to take care of you, you trash. That's all I gotta say. There's some loser bitches out here too, man. They're gonna be old and alone. You know what I'm saying? You talking about men being losers? There's women out here that too, bro. And with them, it is even worse. Women are losers just like men are, bro. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. There's loser bitches out here everywhere, bro. Everywhere that I see. You feel what I'm saying? Everywhere that I see. Loser bitches everywhere. A loser bitch. You feel what I'm saying? A loser bitch. This bitch over here, a loser bitch. Can't find a man to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a throwaway bitch, a trash bitch, bro. Motherfuckers throw that shit in the garbage can like, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Throw your fucking ass in the garbage can because you ain't no good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna end this live, man. You guys have a good night, man. I'm gonna try to get some sleep over here in my motherfucking spot. You feel me? That I've been here for the last like 15 months. And fucking hoes, man. You know, these fucking hoes, man. You feel me? Like you ain't got a man to take care of you. You homeless. You a woman. Ain't no such fucking goddamn thing. Like fucking goddamn, you ain't got a woman. You know, men don't have that option. Like I said, men don't have an option where a woman can come out and take care of your bills and make sure you're good. If you a homeless woman, you's a loser bitch. Maybe if you're a homeless woman for maybe a few months or a month or two, whatever, and then you find some simp that'll come and take care of your bills and take you into his household and shit like that, then that's different. But if you fucking a bitch that been homeless for years, use a throwaway. Use a fucking throwaway. You feel me? Let me tell you something. A woman, if she ain't on drugs, she pretty, you know, if she homeless, some simp will come out of the woodworks and offer her a place to stay in his household. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, you guys have a good night, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow when I wake up. Peace out, take care, bless. I'm out.